Well, good evening, everybody. I got to be honest. I'm so distracted tonight. Harlan County being represented so well by Trent Noah. If you're a Kentuckian, if you're a Harlan Countyan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've been catching a lot of flack. I've been catching a lot of flack because we've not been going live on Tuesdays. I've been busy. We've had ball games. We had some sickness. And they always say it's because Kentucky's playing, but it's really not. However, tonight, I'm a little distracted. We're beating Tennessee. If my buddy Gary Kite's on here, he's a Tennessee fan. He lives outside of Norris Lake. And we're trying to put it on. We're up by 8 with a minute. My goodness, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I told somebody at work today, look, we never beat Tennessee at home. I think we're going to beat Tennessee at home. Trent Noah, 11 points. Harlan County's finest. My guy. Man, I'm so happy. Travis Perry coming through too. And now my friends are showing up. Jimmy Carroll is here. Jimmy, I love you so much, man. I miss you. I've not seen you in forever. I need to see you soon. Adventures with Fur Feathers Fin. You know what? I just I got your text. Okay, let me find it here. It was yesterday. Kevin the Falconer. That's what I call him. And I was actually showing someone the other day. I was like, hey, this guy I know who joins us on live on Tuesday nights hunts small games with falcons. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I'm so impressed. So did I reply, Kevin? Here's the thing. I can't go this weekend. We got ball games. My daughter has 2 more weekends of ball games, and then that's over. But I can get up with you in March, my friend. PK is here. PK, I love you, brother. Not seen you. Listen, this is like a reunion tonight. Like, I've not seen you guys in so long. I've not talked to you in weeks. I've been absent from the group chat. I've been busy. But you know what? We put out the link to sign up for Public Land Turkey Camp. I think we got 8 people that signed up. Include me in there. That's 9. Josh, that's 10. Mike, that's 11. We're already to 11. April 12th. You got to be there. Twin Knobs Campground, outside of Cave Run Lake in Moorhead, Rowan County, Kentucky. It's a great time. PK says, it's been a minute. PK, are you coming to Turkey Camp? We need a roll call tonight. Josh Wilson's here. Josh was at Turkey Camp last year. Have you signed up yet for us? Have you signed up yet, Josh? I'm trying to get back in the groove of this. It's been a while. And but we're back. Hopefully we're back. Kentucky's up by 8. There's a minute 13 left. Bear with me. Listen, bear with me until this game's over, okay? How's the connection? Can you hear me? Am I sounding okay? Do I look okay? PK says I'm down. PK, go sign up at the link. Yes, PK is going to be at NWTF this weekend. I don't get to go. Again, ball games, daughters, they come first. But I wish I was there. PK's birthday Saturday. Let's wish him happy birthday. Oh, man, caught a foul. Joe Carter is going to be at camp. He's going to come visit, right? He lives like 10 minutes from there. But there was another feller at camp, Tim. Not Tim Callahan. Another Tim at camp. He wasn't really with us. I don't remember. He stayed away from us. Anthony says, I look beautiful. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I don't get told that very often, Anthony. Thank you. Happy birthday, PK. PK, how old are you going to be? I always think you're a little older. PK's going to be like 34, I think. Are you going to be 34, PK? It has not been 84 years. I told them in the group chat, I was like, look, guys, I'm going to go live at 9. Right? I know Kentucky's playing. I'm going to be live at 9. And then Anthony sent that picture from that movie Titanic where she's like, it's been 84 years. Gordy's here all the way from Ohio. We appreciate you, Gordy. It's the Big Blue taking on the Big Orange. We're up by 6 with 50 6 seconds left. Arian says he wishes he was 34. Well, PK's not 34, Arian. He's 36. There you go. I will be 39 this year. Almost 40, PK. I was thinking about that the other day. Tony Dempsey's ready for turkey. Hey, here's the thing. We like to get as many comments as we can. Sometimes we like to give things away. There's a couple of you that I owe something to. It's sitting in my truck. I've just not put it in the mail yet, and I apologize in advance. I'm looking right now because let's do this. Let's go ahead and tell us what county. Most of you are from Kentucky. Tell us what county you're watching from. If you're from Ohio, tell us where you're watching from in Ohio. If you're from Tennessee, tell us where you're watching from in Tennessee. In Kentucky, turkey season starts April 12th. If you're in Ohio, when does it start? Gordy, let us know. Gary Kite, if you're on here, let us know. Steve is watching from Jefferson County, home of Louisville. You're not far from me, Steve. Not far. I'm just a county over, 2 counties over. Let's see what we got here. Laurel County. I used to live in Laurel County. Love it. One of my favorite counties. Lincoln County. Grayson. Now, I always get confused on where Grayson is because there's a Grayson that's a town. There's a Grayson County. So, Kevin, is Grayson County more western Kentucky and Grayson, the town, more eastern Kentucky? I believe that's right. If I'm right on that, let me know. Mike is from Hart County. Mike, I'll be honest, I have no idea where Hart County is. I've seen it. Yeah, hair sticking out. Madison County with 2 D's. Never seen it spelled that way. Owen, Tony, just south of you there in Franklin. Oh, guys, we're beating Tennessee. We've done it. Home of UK's Mountain Mamba, Trent Noah, 11 points tonight, career high, 3 3-pointers. Travis Perry, 2 3-pointers, and another 2. It's been a great night for the Cats. We needed this win. Lamont Butler has went down with a shoulder injury. I'm pretty sad about that. We needed this win. So glad. Hamilton, Ohio. That's north of Cincinnati, Gordy. Is that right? Or is Cincinnati in Hamilton? Good old Bell County, Harlan County, Rowan County. Kevin, you've told me that before. Nolan Lake. There we go. Cats by 11, game over. Okay, your TV's ahead of mine. Thanks for letting me know. Grayson County is in Carter County. Grayson, Kentucky is in Carter County. Why is Grayson, Kentucky not in Grayson County? Harlan, Kentucky is in Harlan County. Anyway. Bell County. Chris is here, says, what's up, fellas? Chris, I sent you a text, I think, yesterday maybe. That was a great win, someone said. North, about 25 miles. Okay, north of Cincinnati, about 25 miles ago. Mike says, go Cats. Yes, Mike, we're very, very happy that the Cats won. Very happy. Who's going to be down in Nashville this weekend? I know PK said he's going to be down there on Saturday, I think. The NWTF is in Nashville today. What is today? Tuesday? Duh, I'm going live. Today's Tuesday. Thursday, I think, is the first day you can attend the National Wild Turkey Federation Convention. It really is one of the great events of the year if you're a hunter, if you're an outdoorsman. They're going to have all the new Kentucky gear, all the new turkey gear out. All the big-time hunters are going to be there, right? You can stand in line. I got a question. Here's a good question. If you go to the NWTF this weekend, you're going to get to meet some guys that you watch hunt on TV. You're going to get to meet probably Michael Waddell. You're going to probably get to meet Harold Knight. You're probably going to get to meet who else? I don't know. I don't really care. I got a question. As a grown man, right? Like I said, 39 years old here in 2025. Is it crazy? It's 2025. 39 years old this year. As a grown man, I just can't accept. I just can't bring myself to stand in line for another grown man's signature. Okay? Now, I'm not against it. If you want to get somebody's autograph on a camo hat, it's cool. Right? Yes, the hunting public will be on there. We need to get some of those guys back on the show. I tell you, I need to really get it going like we used to have it going. But as a grown man, I just can't. There's only a couple people in this world that I would stand in line for an autograph, probably more so for a picture. None of them are celebrity hunters. So I'm just wondering, when you go there and your favorite celebrity hunter's there, and they say at 1 o'clock, Michael Waddell will be at the blah blah the Real Tree booth at 1 o'clock. Michael Waddell. Excuse me. Do you stand in line for another grown man's autograph on your hat or shirt? Or do you stand in line to take a selfie with them or get your wife to take a picture or say, hey, hold my baby? Do you do that? I just want to know who in here, just type in the comments, who actually stands in line for that and who's like, look, come on, I ain't doing that, right? Who, I just want to know, what is your stance on standing in line for another man's autograph? What's your stance on it? Should a grown man do that? Now, if you have kids, and your kid's like, oh, Dad, there's Michael Waddell. Cool, that's fine. But come on, if you're 35, you're like, oh, babe, there's Michael Waddell. Oh, my God. Come on, man. Come on. You don't do that, do you? Do you? I don't know. Some of y'all are probably better hunters than he is, honestly, right? Anyway, Johnny Mack says you're a man after my own heart. Now, look, Johnny, we agree, but I ain't after your heart, Johnny. Come on now. That's crossing the line too, bro. Right. But yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'll tell you this. When I was a teacher, I teach in Kentucky. I used to teach in Kentucky. We would have like Kentucky basketball players would come to our school. And all the teachers, which were mostly women, would stand in line, take pictures, get them to sign a poster, blah, blah. And they'd be like, hey, Mr. Stepp, John, why don't you go get it? I'm like, I ain't walking across the gym to take a picture with a 20-year-old man. I don't care if he plays at Kentucky or not. I don't care if he can dunk. I don't care if he's going first round in the NBA. I ain't doing it. So anyway, that's just my stance. Now I want to see what you guys said. Let's see here. James says, I'm not standing in that line either. No, I want everyone to go to that line so I can go see the other things I want uninterrupted, right? Jimmy says, no. Or he said, Johnny, you're man after my heart. Totally agree. Arian will not. Gordy will not. Chris will not. Tommy won't even stand in line for a cheeseburger. Now, if you saw Tommy in person, you would say that you'd probably disagree. You'd probably say he would stand in line for a cheeseburger. He's probably stood in line for lots of cheeseburgers like me, Tommy. We know that. But he ain't standing in line for another grown man. Now, here's Steve. So this sentence tells us a lot about Steve, doesn't it? Steve says, well, when you put it like that, I guess I agree. Which means up to this point in his life, Steve has been standing in line to get his autograph from other men. Just kidding, Steve. But when you put it like that, yeah, I mean, it's just always been weird to me. Not against it. If you do it, God bless. Bub Tackett, I love that man. He'll stand in line. He would lick the Georgia mud off of Michael Waddell's boots. I'm telling you right now, he would. He loves that man. Not against it. Just not my thing, right? Josh says, I'm out on standing in line. If I meet them while walking around, that's different. Okay, cool. Joe said he wouldn't. The only person I stood in line was to meet Dale Sr. Now, I tell you what, if Dale Sr., if the good Lord brought him back for a day, every single one of you would drive wherever you had to go to meet that man, right? But should have stayed off that wall. Let's see. Tony says, I agree. Have met several of them over the years, have sat beside Harold Knight on his couch, but never asked for a picture or autograph. They put their pants on like us. I will say this, Tony. Mike Collins and I went to Harold Knight's house. Phenomenal man. He was just a phenomenal man. He's still alive. But that day, he was so incredibly kind and gracious and nice. And we didn't get a picture with him at his house, in his garage where he was sitting there making calls by hand. And I'm like, man, we should have got a picture, at least for the page. But that was a setting where he invited us in. We spent the day with him. Oh, my gosh, the best stories ever. And we should have got a picture then. But we didn't. Jeff says, and mushrooms. Jeff, I don't know what the first part of your sentence was when you said, and mushrooms. I'm going back to look. Fill me in, Jeff. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I met Stan Potts before and went to a seminar. Stan Potts he's a character. He loses control after he shoots a deer. Pretty cool guy. Don't care if I get a picture with him. Don't want his autograph. Steven said, I knew his name was getting ready to come out of your mouth. Talking about Bub. Yeah, you know what? Bub is busy tonight, and he probably won't be on here to watch. But I wish Bub would have heard me say that he would lick the Georgia mud off Michael Waddell's boots. I thought that was pretty good. I did. Arian said, I like Tommy. If I'm at an event with I'm like Tommy. I thought you said I like Tommy. I'm like Tommy. If I'm at an event with food trucks, I'll go to the one with the shortest line and sit and eat while everyone else is standing starving. Yeah, that's me. Skip the lines. I don't care about lines, right? He's a great dude, just like us. Yeah, Harold Knight is a great guy. Mike Collins, happy birthday, Mike. Joe is missing Mike tonight. Obviously, I'm not enough for Joe. That's okay, Joe. Mike he's in Lexington. He's at Rupp Arena watching the Cats beat the Tar out of the Vols. That's where Mike is. Mike says, I will never forget being invited to Harold's home for an interview. Fitting that when we got there, he was in the garage making calls. Handmade me a few calls that I carry today. He did. You belong together. Well, that's a little much. That's a little much. Someone asked me about a decoy. If you look, I'm going to be using. Let's go ahead and shift gears here for a second. It's 9:18. We got 42 minutes left. I got a hard cutoff time at 10 o'clock tonight. I got my girls in bed. Guys, I'm going to have to bring the puppy. Y'all remember the puppy I have? I got a Mountain Feist. I got to turn my phone off. It's going to die. I don't care about this game. I got a Mountain Feist squirrel hunting dog from Hurley Combs Sr., the dog raiser, not the elk guide, Hurley Combs Jr. I got the dog. She's doing great. She's growing. She's learning, right? Like she can, she's like 10 weeks old. She can sit. We're still working on potty training. This weather has destroyed her progress in potty training because she don't want to. I mean, we had snow on the ground for days. She don't want to go out there on the snow and do her business, but now she's doing a lot better. Of course, today has been horrible. But I got to bring the dog on here because I'm going to train this dog. It's probably not going to be this year because she's 10 weeks old and shed season's coming up. But the goal for this dog is to train her to find deer sheds. That's the goal. But I need to bring her on here just so y'all can see her because I know most of you like animals. You like dogs, right? We like killing animals. We like training dogs. That's who we are. Mike says, I'm in Rupp getting ready to listen to the Mark Pope post-game show. See, Mike is waiting in line just to listen to a man talk, just to hear him talk. But he's got his kids with him, so I would do the same. You're reaping that decoy this season, John. Here's the thing. I might put that sucker just right here with a little 410. Look, I got a rubber band here. I'll make a rubber band gun here. I might just have my 410 and that little sucker right there and go after it. But the problem is we're going to be on public land and I might get shot in the face. I might get as Steven says, won't cover that big head. Steven, do you want to come live with us? Do you want the link, Steven? We could go side by side and measure heads, brother. Yeah. But I'll be on public land, James, and I just don't feel. I'll tell you a person. If you're going to the NWTF this weekend, I'll tell you the person to go talk to. Now, if he walked in your front door right now, you wouldn't know that he was a quote celebrity hunter. If you passed him in Walmart, you wouldn't know that this guy's a NWTF Hall of Famer. Some of you might. But his name is Preston Pittman. Google him. Listen, if you got time tonight, tomorrow, whenever, driving to work tomorrow, driving back home, going to visit someone this weekend, whatever you're doing, you need to go to Meat Eater, the podcast, and you need to find the episode with Preston Pittman. Now, this guy is a turkey. He is a turkey expert. He is a turkey caller just using his mouth, not even using calls. He is also a guy that got shot twice on public land in the same spot on 2 different occasions because he was gobbling while out there on public land. That's not very smart. You know what I need to do real quick? I just thought I got a notification. I need to make sure that the folk, if there's any one of you watching on my personal page, oh, it's right there, that I see your comments. Oh, man, Bub is on here. Bub, I don't know if you heard what I said. I can't see. Bub, if you're watching on my personal page, go watch. Bub, go watch on the page, on the Eastern Outdoors page, all right? So anyway, Preston Pittman, that's the guy you need to go find. You need to find the Meat Eater episode where he talks about getting shot on public land because he was gobbling, and you need to find him this weekend. You need to talk to him about turkey hunting. You need to talk to him about being shot. You need to ask him to make some noises, some turkey noises for you, because that's one of the coolest guys in Nashville this weekend is Preston Pittman. Probably one of the guys you've never heard of, but he's one of the guys you need to know. Now, Bub, listen. Bub's had a long week. Working out of town. We love him, right? Bub, here's what I said, Bub, and you didn't see it, I don't think, but we talked about celebrity hunters. And you have an affinity for that man from Booger Bottom. And I said, my stance is, Bub, I will not stand in line to get the autograph or a photo with another grown man outside of a couple in the whole world. But I said, Bub Tackett, however, would lick. Now, I've said this 3 times, Bub. I just need you to hear it live, okay? I said, Bub Tackett would lick the Georgia mud off of Michael Waddell's boots. Now, Bub, you go ahead and tell everybody that's true. This man, Bub is heavily active on Twitter, on X, formerly known as Twitter. And if there is a hunting-related tweet that Bub sends out, you best believe he's tagging at Booger Bottom in that tweet. You know what? That's okay, Bub. I love you. Let's see. Brent says, went to the land Sunday and moved some cameras and did some scouting. Looking forward to getting stuff set up for season. Can we get some shows on plot, spring, summer prep? Sure. You're asking the wrong guy. But you know what? I can find somebody. I tell you what, I know some people that could really drop some food plot knowledge. We'll get them on here, Brent. Here's what I was going to ask. Steve says, has anyone had success using a shaker call for turkey? Now, Steve, I'm not sure what a shaker call is. Now, there's a mouth call like a diaphragm. There's a slate call, right? There's a box call. There's a push-pull call. I don't know what a shaker call is. Can someone explain to me what a shaker call is? Here's Bub explaining himself. Bub, you don't have to explain yourself. We love you. I'm a fan of him, talking about Michael Waddell, because he is the greatest ambassador for the sportsmen of all walks of life, from dog hunters to trappers to meat hunters and all. Okay? Hey, we respect it, my friend. We respect it. Joe says, I've asked what month do we have to stop feeding deer? What month do we have to stop feeding deer is April. When you stop feeding turkeys, you stop feeding deer, and you don't start back until August. Okay? I love the shaker tube. I've called one in with one, Chris says. The other Chris says gobble tube or shaker. James says it makes a gobble sound. It's a Jake gobble tube. Now here's Noah. Noah, I'm not sure if you've been on here. Well, actually, I am sure, Noah, because you literally just told me, my friend. I wish I would have read first. But Noah says he's a new listener. Can we just give Noah like a hand clap emoji in the comments? No, we're typically here every Tuesday night. We talk turkey hunting, deer hunting. We're going to talk some trapping. We'll talk some fishing. We'll talk some eating. We'll talk whatever. Little Kentucky basketball. Now, you're in Bardstown, kind of between Lexington and Louisville. Hope you're a Cats fan. But thank you for being here, Noah. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you being here. And you're just one of us now. A lot of folks on here, they watch every Tuesday. They've done it for a couple years. We hope you join us. He says, going to Turkey Scout soon. Going to look for sheds. Any suggestions on where to look? Now, no, I don't know if you mean like, clarify for us, Noah. Do you mean like where to look, like public land areas to look, or like on your land, what kind of land features should you be looking at, right? Like, should you be looking in fields? Should you be looking near creek bottom? So let us know what you mean by that, Noah. And I promise you the people in the comments will help you out. Buff says Eddie Salter is his real hero. I think he had some health problems last year. Hope he's doing well. I don't know if you heard me, Bub, but you need to go talk to Preston Pittman if you're down there this weekend. Cool dude. Just a killer guy. Killer, turkey killer, too. I think they're talking about a gobbler call. Yes, they are. Gobble shaker. Yes, sir. Works great pulling hens and bringing the toms. Now, Tony says don't use a shaker gobble except as a last resort. Just like Preston Pittman, it can be dangerous depending on where you're hunting. Yeah, I mean, if you're on private land, no one's around, do your thing. You can stick that fan in front of your face. You can put it on your gun barrel, whatever. You can gobble, shake, whatever. If no one's hunting you. But here's the thing, guys. I don't understand. And I know the people on here, I know you guys are the utmost respectful, ethical hunters. There's not a person on here that I would ever doubt when it comes to following rules and regulations and doing things the right way. I know that because I know you. However, there are people that if they hear you gobbling, if they hear you calling, if they see movement, they'll shoot. They get so anxious. They get so nervous. They get so wound up. Maybe they've never killed a turkey, or maybe it just really gets their blood moving, and they'll shoot at movement. It happened last year, 30 minutes from my house at Kleber WMA. These two young boys, were they from New York? I say New York because I talked to their dad on the phone, and he sounded New York. But it was somewhere north of here, and the boy got shot. He got shot in the head, like all in his body, because he was walking through a drainage or something coming out of the woods, and somebody shot him. Lucky. Like if he would have been inches closer to that guy, he would have died. Just incredibly lucky. So be careful. Brent says, let's take a timeout on the turkey talk. What minerals is everyone using now to help the herd? I mean, you can make your own minerals. I'm sure people in here like Loman may have some kind of recipe to give you to go buy your own stuff and make your own minerals. For me, I'm going to use Antler Builder minerals. I just know the people that make them. And I know the care they put into those products, and I know the knowledge they have, and I trust them. So that's what I would use. Outside of that, I'm sure there's so many more you could use that are good. That's just what I would recommend. Hand clap for Noah being here. Hand clap, hand clap. Joe found matching sheds last week. That's always fun. Have you ever had turkey killed on you and when calling it in and had someone sneak in and kill it on you? I've had 2 killed on me like that on public land. Happens a lot on public land, Virgil. Happens a whole lot on public land. And what can you say? It's public land. Comes with it, right? It's their land as much as yours. I've been deer hunting, have guys come in rabbit hunting right under me. I've been deer hunting, have guys with their dogs right under me. It just happens. And you know what? It's frustrating. It's aggravating. You don't like it, but what can you do? There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. It sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see here. What else? It's intended for a shock gobble. So yeah, the gobble shark. All right, Noah said private land. So he's looking for sheds and doing some turkey scouting on private land. All right, so let's help Noah here. Let's make him feel like part of the team. He's part of the community now, part of the family. We need to get him out to turkey camp so he can meet everybody, have a great time. Noah says he's scouting. He's finding sheds on private land, and where he hunts is a mixture of woods, crop fields and pasture fields, and it has creeks as well. Sorry, guys, I'm a Louisville fan. That's okay. That's okay. He's a Louisville fan. But yeah. So think about this. Put yourself in those positions where you hunt. Mixture of woods, crop fields, pasture fields, creek bottoms. Where should Noah be scouting for turkeys? Where should he be looking for sheds? Now, I would say, and this is from most people I know, Noah, they will be looking in those crop fields because cold season right now, those deer have to eat. And if those fields have crops, those deer are coming out, they're turning over, putting their head down to eat, antlers fall off, right? So that happens a lot. I don't know where they are. Mike actually found a nice set of 2 5-point racks, so a 10-point buck. We found his set of sheds on public land a few years back. It was really cool. Brent said, I'll never forgive myself I didn't double check my target background and shot someone. Brent, it would be hard to shoot again if you shot someone. I just don't know how to. Honestly, guys, I mean, it's how do you do it? Like, you guys who hunt know as well as I do. How do you not confirm that that's a turkey? Look at that. Oops. Very unique creatures right there. Very unique creatures. How do you not confirm? Look at this. I look nothing like the turkey. How do you not confirm what you're shooting? Now, Harold Knight did tell us that time. He was like, hey, I never make white or red mouth calls because or blue, white, red, or blue, red, white, and blue. He never makes those mouth calls, not because he's not patriotic, because he doesn't want that scene and someone gets shot at. I thought that was a great point. Arian says, I've had guys stalk to me on public using deer grunt. Some people don't have any common sense. Zero common sense. John, what is your go-to mouth call? Well, I'll tell you what, Brand, if I'm using a mouth call, brother, it's going to be one brand and one brand only. That's going to be a Billy Barnett handcrafted turkey hunting USA mouth call. But I don't really use them because I'm not good with them, Brent. So I'm probably going to use a slate call. That's usually what I do, and it's very simple. And I can make them gobble. Can't always make them come in. So there you go. There's my confession. Joe says he has 150 pounds of minerals made up. You might want to holler at him. Jonathan having no mercy on the new viewer, no mercy on Noah, saying L's down. No, we love you. I agree with Jonathan. I have my decoys. Yeah, people shoot your decoys. Red Trace Salt from Rural King. I've had good luck with it. There you go, Brent. Red Trace Salt. Brent, giving Noah a hard time for being a Louisville guy. Look where they be fed. And yeah, travel corridors. Josh taking back his clap emoji for the Louisville fans. Sorry, Noah, you're getting blasted. I was about to say, how did a Kentucky fan get the name out of their mouth, right? Sorry, Noah. I'm trying to keep them off of you, bro. South-facing slopes, thick bedding to crops. Chris, excellent. Best answer so far. You hear that, Noah? Look on your map. Look south. The slopes facing south with thick bedding area going to the crops. There you go. Travel corridors, creek crossings, and anything they have to jump, like logs or fences along the travel corridors. I've always heard creek crossings. Brent says that sounds expensive. It usually is. Turkey Hunting USA, Billy Barnett are great. Give them a follow on Facebook. We're going to be giving away, Billy Barnett and I have already talked, starting in March in, let's see here, February only has 28 days. So in 3 weeks, on March the 4th, Tuesday night, March the 4th, you guys are going to be able to come on the show, compete in a turkey calling competition. Now, this isn't a professional. This is an amateur competition. We don't care how good or how bad you are, how confident or how nervous you are. It's all for fun. It's all to give away prizes. And you're going to come on the show. I'm going to send you the link. You're going to call for the people in the comments. They're going to rate you. Let me tell you something. Sometimes they're hard on you. Sometimes I might say, hey, man, that was a solid 9. And the comments are like 4, 5 at best. Get your feelings hurt. But we will send you a Turkey Hunting USA Billy Barnett mouth call of your choice. And he's much better at mailing out giveaways than I am. Joe Carter says, I need a whole new set of mouth calls. We just told you what you need to do, Joe. Go to the website, buy them now. Do you care to share your recipe by chance? That's probably, I don't know who that's for, but share your recipe with Brent. Bo Spencer in Harrisburg makes night slate calls. He does work for Fish and Wildlife. Actually, I have a Kentucky Outdoors. Remember when we were at Kentucky Outdoors? I have one from Bo. Very nice. Let's see. Virgil says Woodhaven mouth calls. Now, look, I'm always going to push Billy's. He's my friend. How many people at Woodhaven, how many people making their calls have killed turkeys in all 49 states that have them? And done some of those states multiple times. How many people making calls at Woodhaven have killed a turkey in 14 states in the same year like Billy Barnett? I don't know. Billy Barnett has, and he's my friend. How many people at Woodhaven works for Kentucky Utilities and helps keeps your lights on during these winter storms? Billy Barnett does. That's what he does. How much are the Billy Barnett Turkey USA calls? Joe, I don't know. You'll have to go to the website. Google Turkey Hunting USA Billy Barnett. The website will come right up. The Harvest says, who's going turkey hunting in Florida leaving March 16th? That's a great question. Michael went down there last year, killed him in Osceola, drove down one day, killed it, drove right back. Pretty good success rate right there. Who's going to Florida to kill at Osceola? Billy's probably on here. He sneaks in here time to time. He sent me one last season. Yeah, you won't find a better guy than Billy Barnett. Here, Turkey. Did you win? Well, I tell you what, Brent, March 4th, if you come on here, you do your best here, Turkey. We'll see. We'll let the crowd vote. He's never sent me any, so I'll continue to use my Woodhavens. Well, Jonathan, because you didn't win, Jonathan. Jonathan, I don't remember you showing up last year for a turkey calling competition, but guess what, my friend? You have the opportunity of a lifetime March 4th. All you got to do is say, hey, I'm down. Let's go. You get on here, you call versus Mike. If you're better than Mike, even if you're not, we're sending you one. So there you go. Afternoon, John. Afternoon, WO. My friend, love you, miss you. Glad you're here. Bring a call and a thick skin to the contest, boys. There you go. Hey, bring that Woodhaven call. Bring your Woodhaven call. We'll put Mike in here with his handcrafted Harold Knight mouth call, and we'll see who's better. There's a reason you don't go against me, because you would win every time. What's the website again, Joe? Joe, go to Google, type in Turkey Hunting USA, Billy Barnett. I don't even know if you need the Billy Barnett. It'll show up. Isn't he going back through now, taking one with a handgun? He has been doing that. I don't know how far along he is, but he has been killing them with a handgun, which is quite impressive. You got to get close. Now, if you've ever met Billy in person, he's a little old feller. He's probably like 5'6", 125 pounds, and he can just navigate and maneuver through the woods up and down and over and around. And he's just a killer, man. He's just a killer. Billy's Ghost Cut is where it's at. Now, here's Noah's got another question. Billy Moore calls made in Kentucky. What part of East Kentucky y'all from? Well, Noah, I'm from Harlan County, Kentucky. Same place as Trent Noah, who had 11 points in the Cats win over the Vols. Louisville didn't beat the Vols twice, just saying. But I live in Frankfort. A lot of these guys are from all over. Got a couple of guys not in Kentucky. Brent says, I can't go against the Undertaker in his mouth call. I don't know who's the Undertaker mouth calling for. I'm sorry. Ridgetop Custom Calls, Chris says. Maybe that. Chris, if that's yours, bro, you push it as much as you want, man. We believe in free enterprise here. We believe in capitalism. So if Chris is making Ridgetop Custom Calls, by all means. But if Chris is not making them, then go with Billy Barnett. Virgil says, I love that ghost cut out of all of them. It's my favorite call. Brent says Trent Noah is a beast. Been using Ridgetop Custom Turkey Calls for years. There you go. Hey, another Kentucky company that's good is it Caney Ridge? Caney Creek? Cane Creek? It's out of Jenkins, Kentucky. I don't know, but everybody loves like his slate calls, glass calls and stuff. Mike and his hat. Yeah, Mike likes to wear his Undertaker hat. Did he make you a mouth call, Brent? I didn't know he did that. Chris says, not mine, but the guy who does is unreal. Hey, no doubt. Look, Billy is a friend of mine, and I'm going to push his calls, but it doesn't mean his calls are the only ones who work, and he would tell you that first. I'll put my money on Jonathan Rester. I'll vote him a solid 3. Just kidding. He's pretty good. I think he'd be a good one for Mike. Yeah, man. Jonathan, you got to come on here, brother. Come on here. We'll get it done. Cane Creek. There you go. Cane Creek. I knew it was something close like that. Yeah. So, anyway, let's end it. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's end it with this. I already said I'm going to be using that decoy made by Peyton Goble's Outdoor Decoys. That's what I'm going to be using. Loaded. Sorry, I got a work email. And I'm going to set it up on these stakes, put it out there. Hopefully no one shoots it. If they do, it'll still work. And if I'm out in a remote area, I might even just hold it up, see how close I can get. Who knows? That would be fun, right? Just don't want to get shot. But what's your decoy setup like? If you're a turkey hunter, now look, turkey season, here's why turkey season is so fun. It doesn't even come close to deer season, right? Turkey season, deer season. Some of you like turkey hunting better. I don't. Not even close. But some of you do. I was telling somebody the other day, turkey season is the best season to start kids out hunting because it's not boring. Like deer hunting is boring. Turkey's not. You call them, they call back. You call them, they call back. It's a call and response. It's a lot of fun. Sorry, no, it works. Blowing my phone up. So one, if you're trying to get a kid into hunting, turkey season is the way to go. Also, I think turkey season is, man, you go through deer season. You start, if you're like a lot of us watching or on here right now, you start with deer. Yeah. I'm still letting you guys type in the comments how you like to set up your decoys or what decoys you use, what brand, whatever you want. Just tell us. Joe's not telling us. He's just saying he's selling some. If you want some Avian X decoys, incredible decoys. But you start in deer season. I start opening weekend of deer season. Archery weekend. I love it. It's 95 degrees. It's miserable, but it's so nice to be in a tree watching deer come in and out, whatever, right? So you go all deer season. You kill a deer, you kill 2, 3, 4, you kill your buck, you kill some does, maybe you just kill a buck. And you do that, and most people are done in November. Most people just hunt 1 week in November and call it a season. But it seems like there's a long time between deer hunting and turkey season. And that just gets you so juiced and so amped to get out there in April and turkey hunt. See, because once turkey season's over, the weather's nice, it's summer, going on vacation, you're doing fun things. that buys your time. It's too hot to be in the woods anyway. That buys your time to deer season. But man, between deer season and turkey season is just like a lull in your activity, your outdoor activity. And I think that's why that's for me personally, that's why, man, I can't wait for turkey season to get here. It is February 11th, and I've not done anything outside in a long time. But when turkey season's here, guess what? I'm going turkey hunting the first weekend. And then I'm probably, if I kill one, I might call it quits. If I don't kill one, I might call it quits and go fishing. Because guess what? Spring bass fishing is fire too. So anyway, well, let's see what you guys said. You guys aren't even talking about your decoys. I gave you time. I sat there and went on a little run there. Paul says, I like both, but turkey hunting is like you hear one gobble. That's like seeing a big buck coming in. That's true. You hear that gobble, man, that's fun, right? You hear one over here and then one over here. And then this one gets closer, then this one gets closer, and are you going to sit there? No, not if you're like me and Paul. I bet Paul don't sit there. We're from the mountains. We don't sit and wait. We don't deer hunt turkeys like Mike Collins. We go after them. So you hear this one coming in closer, boom, I'm after it, right? That one gets farther away. You hear this one back here, boom, I'm after it. Until finally you get one to come in and you close the deal. Let's see. James says one lone hen is what he uses. He probably uses that funky chicken. You guys use that? Jonathan Rich, you can shoot me a message in here. Bo is on here selling his calls. Go for it, Bo. Sell them all, my friend. I usually don't use decoys, but if I do, it's usually a lone hen. All right. Just that lonely hen. Why did I say hen? Lonely hen. I start spraying everything permethrin. Guys, if you're not spraying, you're praying that you don't catch Lyme disease. Because I'm telling you, permethrin works. I probably go through a whole bottle in a season, maybe two. I'm spraying. Oh, yeah, look what I got. I got a question. Did somebody win this last time? Because, oh, no, I think we didn't get enough comments. I don't know. Does anybody want to win this day? Look, this is Turkey Hunting USA. That's Billy Barnett. Does anybody want to win this? We can do something. Just drop that in an envelope and send it to you. Anyway, it's cool, man. It's cool. Josh says, I had a tough deer season this year, so I'm beyond ready for turkey season to get here. James says, same. Let's see. My wife likes turkey hunting best. Well, then you better take her. Paul is trapping now. You know what? I've been trying to trap something. I think it's a raccoon. It could be a possum because I've already caught a possum out there. Something that every now and then he just tries to keep getting in my attic. And I know I should fix the soffit better, maybe put some chicken wire, I don't know. But he keeps trying to get in my attic. And I set a live trap the other day. And I put some dog food in a can in the back of that live trap. And I went out there the next morning. And the trap had been turned over on its side. The can of dog food had been turned back over, right side up. The dog food was gone, and the trap never set. I have no clue how that animal got in that trap, ate the dog food, turned it over on its side, and it never set. It never trapped the animal in there. But I'm pretty upset about it. Now, I do have a dog-proof trap. Let me ask you trapper something. I have a dog-proof trap. I need stakes. I need something to keep it in the ground. What do you guys use to keep the trap in the ground? Because I don't have a stake for it. I've never used a dog-proof trap. I bought it last year. It's sitting in there underneath my keys at the end of my counter because I put it there so I'll remember to set it. I'm probably going to do it this weekend when I'm home for a while. How do you stake down your dog-proof trap so the coon or the possum or whatever it is doesn't pull it out of the ground? Do you have a trick? Do you have something you use? I thought they came with stakes. Mine didn't. Anyway, WO says, most of the time I use a lone hen. Sometimes I throw in a Jake decoy. Noah is thinking of buying him a new turkey vest. Any suggestions for a turkey vest? A squirrel. I don't know if it's a squirrel or not, Paul. That's what I thought at first, but I've not seen squirrels around in a while. Cheap ones work just as well. Super expensive. Mine was $50 from Walmart, and it's super comfortable. I can hunt all day. He's not. I thought you were talking about traps. He's talking about turkey vest. Yeah, my turkey vest was on Amazon for like $30, and it's great. A cable anchor, wire it to a tree. Okay, a T-bar or cable it to a tree. Okay, I run on the one who is getting closer because they're going. Oh, so Virgil's back to the turkeys. He's going for the one that's getting closer because they're going to see who gets the hen first. Kill mini turkeys that way. There you go. That works. Cut some from some steel. Okay. I have harvested 2 double bearded ones the last 3 seasons. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I took Mike, or my buddy Mike, I took him to Eastern Kentucky 3 seasons ago now. Over in Knott County in Hindman, we were at the Mine Made Campground, I think it's called. And Mike killed his first mountain turkey. It had a triple beard. Not just his first mountain turkey, but his first triple bearded turkey, which is pretty cool. So I was very happy. I was happier for him than I was me. Let's see. So, yeah. Walmart sells 12-inch J hooks for dog proofs. Okay. Like just a J hook steak. Is that what you're saying? Oh no, I'm new to this. I've caught one possum. I disposed of it, and now I want to catch every single creature out there in my backyard. All the nuisance animals in my backyard. Bo says all this turkey hunting talk has got him anxious. Bo, I don't know if you've ever commented. Maybe you watched the show. I don't know. But I don't know if you've ever commented. But hey, man, we're glad to have you. We're trying to be more consistent starting this week. Try to be here. We'll try to be here every Tuesday. Sometimes life happens and we don't make it. But hey, it's going to be a lot of turkey hunting talk between now and April 12th and even more after that. So we'll probably be talking turkeys between now and May something, right? May, whatever it is. And yeah, we just have a good time, man. Glad you're here. Rebar. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I can drive that. I can drive rebar on the ground for sure. I might even have some somewhere out here. Maybe. Brent says, I would love to trap, but can't always get to the land quick. Well, this is my backyard, Brent. So, the possum was out there for, I don't know. I left that morning. He wasn't there. I came back that evening. He was there. Boom, boom. Took care of him. Threw him out back near the neighbor's property where his daughters jump on the trampoline. Just kidding. It's not too far from there, but they'd never know. And just trying to get all of them. Trying to get all those nuisance animals. I also have a mole problem. And I tell you what, hard to get rid of moles. They're all over us. They're all over the neighborhood behind me. Rob Siganoff. Cool name, Rob. Rob says, I have 6 dog-proof toe traps and 3 cages, hoping to go out next week and set them up. Rob, please send us pictures. We've been asking people to send us trapping pictures. We had great participation last year, the year before. Not very good participation. That's on me because I've not been very active on the page. But send us pictures. We love to see trapped animals. Arian said, wire the dog food can to the cage also. That's why we do this. The wisdom we get from our listeners. Thank you, Aaron. I don't know why I didn't think of that. No idea why I didn't think of that. But yeah, I will do that next time. That's a great idea. Get rid of the grubs, the moles will leave. Jonathan, naturally, my next question is, what do I need to do to get rid of the grubs? Is there something I can put down on my yard? There was a guy that came out when I bought my house. No. I was paying for an exterminator to come out and just spray around my house for a while. And I asked them, like, how much would it be to come out and treat my yard for these moles? It was going to be like $1,000. I only have 1 acre. That's all I have, 1 acre. He's like, half an acre. It's going to be about $1,000. Like, no, I ain't doing that. It's ridiculous. So let me know, Jonathan. How do I get rid of the grubs? Is there a grub killer? Is there a grub remover? I don't know. Right? I just don't know. Is it going to be safe for the dog? I don't know. Just a lot. Just a lot. But first, I got to get rid of this creature's trying to get in. So, hey, guys, look, it's been fun. We talked a little basketball. So glad the Cats won. So glad we got a new guy here. Now, some of you, I don't know, like, Rob, I feel like you've been here before. I think you've been on here, commenting on here before. If not, man, we appreciate you. Comment more. Come join us every Tuesday. Noah, let's see if I can find Noah again. Noah, my friend, great question. Noah coming in. Here's what we like. We like people to participate. We like quality questions. We like goofing off and joking around too. We like making fun of each other too. Noah said he's a Louisville fan. Everybody started doing L's down, right? Noah, take a picture of that right there. That's how we feel, but we love you. You're part of us. We give each other a hard time sometimes. Bo Spencer, somebody tagged him in it. He's here selling his slate calls, friction calls, whatever you want to call them. We love it. We're for it. We support it. Share the live. Let your friends know we're doing this. It's fun. It's a fun way to end a Tuesday night. Tuesdays suck, right? Like Monday sucks. And we're looking forward to Friday, but like Tuesday's just like, it's like the sophomore year of high school. Freshman year is usually great. Junior, you're on your way. Senior, you're there. Sophomore, you're just, I had a great sophomore actually. But that's what Tuesday is. So we're here to bring a little joy, have a little fun. See, right now, 30 of our best friends on a Tuesday night, and we're going to be here next Tuesday. And in 3 weeks, we're going to have a turkey calling competition, and one of you is going to be sent a Turkey Hunting USA. Yes, this Turkey Hunting USA mouth call. Not only are you getting a quality mouth call, but you're patriotic. You're representing more than just the turkey hunting community. So, anyway, love you guys. Hope you have the best week you've ever had. Noah says go Cards, but the Cardinals have not had 7 top 15 wins this year, and they lost to Kentucky. So anyway, and Pat Kelsey he's short. He's a short nerd. So anyway, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Have a great week. Thank you so much. It means everything that you tuned in tonight, and we hope you do the same next Tuesday. And we'll be here 9 o'clock talking more turkey hunting and just nonsense. So have a great week. Have a good night. We'll see you.